I'm just like, yeah, we're camera moving. We're camera moving. Oh, this bench. Girl, you going? Oh, I could.
Halt! I noticed something. Done.
Bouquet. House Sarback usually serves this wine. No, not the wine. Hold on. We gotta save. No, I don't want that. I didn't want to have to put down my water, but I do now because I don't even know where that button is. Okay. We're saving. Excellent. Y'all, I love the smell of being right in the morning. I'm ready to announce my verdict. Let's do this. I get my throne back. So where is everyone? Interesting that he's standing by himself, but the three of them are over there. I kind of wished Heinrich, because he's part of the Inquisition, I think it would have been cool here. Many faces are watching you. My faces. Many faces are watching you. Each and every one awaiting the rogue trader's verdict with bated breath. The charges brought by Governor Drivestem were fabricated. House Bessarion had nothing to do with the orchestration of the riots or the plot against the rogue trader. However, the real perpetrators are here in this very room. The Seneschal nods to you as if urging you to continue, then shifts his piercing gaze to the crowd before you. I have to mention everybody. So this is 100. Do I have like 100% on all of these? Okay. You have accused House Bessarion of violation that were in truth the result of a grave error committed. You have exhibited inexcusable negligence by failing to question the possible involvement of any other family besides the Bessarions. We have discovered that the attempt on my life was orchestrated. All right, or... Let's start with Toriana Gaprick. A member of your family orchestrated an assassination attempt against me here in my own palace. And though he has already been found dead, his act is reason enough to forever brand your house as traitors. Mocking whispers creep into the crowd. Toriana is trembling faintly. She still does not raise her head, perhaps out of fear of meeting her fate face to face. The Seneschal's hard gaze softens. An elusive gesture visible only to you conveys the message. Toriana Gaprick is guilty only of her own poor judgment. Excellent. Urban Drivestem, you have exhibited inexcusable negligence by failing to question the possible involvement of any other house besides Bessarion. We have discovered that the attempt on my life was orchestrated by a member of House Gaprick. The governor closes his eyes, fear and shame getting the better of him. Some faces in the crowd look confused, surprised, but you see more wearing expressions of self-satisfied contempt. Abelard looks from the governor to you and subtly shakes his head as if to say, no, it is not Drivestem pulling the strings here. I know that House Sarback offered their help to the Gapricks and that the late hailing Gaprick seemed to have accepted the offer. I suspect they are responsible for his death. Yeah. Sarback furrows his brows and slightly cocks his head, averting his gaze for the first time as if trying to remember or make sense of something. You notice the restless movement behind him. Abelard narrows his eyes and scrutinizes Macarius Sarback and his retinue standing behind him. His sharp eyes light up when he catches sight of something important and hidden in the crowd. The Seneschal looks at you and nods as if to say the puppeteer has given themselves away. Pronounce the verdict. The air in the room is frozen with a tense, almost electrified silence. All the notables, some with fear and others, await your verdict. House Sarback is guilty. Seneschal, you may take it from here. I just feel like Abelard should get to do this. Also, I want to know what he thinks. Abelard steps forwards and stares intently at House Sarback's patriarch. Macarius, I must admit I've always admired your bluntness, but just as I once had to say goodbye to a promotion because of my dislike for intrigue, you and your family might soon say goodbye to your heads. Tell me now, in your blunt fashion, are you loyal to House von Valancius? Sarback narrows his eyes, grimacing. I am loyal, Bessarion. Abelard studies Sarback and then nods. You are not lying, or suddenly nods. You're not lying, but someone else is. Someone who is poised to destroy both you and your family for her own gain. Macarius does not have time to respond. Regina, who's standing behind him, raises her arm as if to slap the elderly Seneschal. Abelard deftly catches her wrist, stopping her hand right in front of his face. Her dainty hand is adorned with a massive augmetic ring, topped with a thin spike dripping with venom. Sarback shifts his confused gaze from his wife to Abelard, then back again. The stiff arrogance has vanished from his posture. Regina, you? Mother? Upon realizing what has happened, Hedka recoils from his mother. Macarius, your bluntness makes you an open book. When I talked about helping the Gaprix, you had no idea what I was referring to. Your wife, on the other hand, her eyes started shifting like you would not believe. Regina Sauerbach, you alone betrayed the rogue trader, jeopardizing the prosperity of the Von Valencia's trade dynasty, and you alone are responsible for unmasking. Or for your unmasking. Why would you do this? Like the spike on her ring, Regina's words are dripping with poison and rage. Because Dargonus is serving an imposter. The true heir of the Protectorate bears a different name. When Conrad appeared on Dargonus, he paid me a visit, opened my eyes to the truth of the situation. Theodora was killed by the one whom she had so unwarily taken under her wing. Macarius is too narrow-minded to even consider opposing the rogue trader, even an illegitimate one. So I had to wait for the right moment, and disappearance of the Lord Captain could not have come at a better time. It was quite simple to trigger a chain of events on Dargonus so that the people remembered Master Voigtvir's past service. It seems that many of your subjects do not actually consider you a worthy successor. Why the Wissarians? Because then, when stripped of the Seneschal's protection, this house is the weakest one on all of Dargonus. And they are also particularly disliked by the governor's family. It would have been easy to bury them under accusations of heresy. Who aided you? You couldn't have done this by yourself. Of course I didn't. I have too many helpers to list them all, but rest assured, there are plenty of them. And just as there are plenty of people who follow Master Voigtvir, my death will not change anything. The true rogue trader will come and take his rightful place when the time is right. So why'd you kill Halen? Halen was a good agent, but he was a coward. He came to me just before our formidable rogue trader arrived. He was ready to confess everything. I suggested that he plead for the Emperor's forgiveness first, and he did grant him mercy, did he not? Abelard, the sentence is yet to be carried out. Finish this. He turns his gaze to you. Does the rogue trader condemn only the rotten apple or the entire barrel? Y'all. Y'all, like, they don't like us. Like, it is plain as day. I'm tempted to just do a full clean wipe because I want to know what happens. All right, they all gotta go. It will be done. Your ladyship, Macarius Sauerbach, Regina Sauerbach, and Hedka Sauerbach, as well as the rest of the house, will have been found guilty of heresy. By the order of the rogue trader, the entire house is hereby sentenced to death, the sentence to be carried out immediately. The crowds of nobles meet the end of Sauerbach with... the crowd of nobles meets the end of House Sauerbach with cold sneers and reproaches. I think that Tess made the right call, but we'll see if this bites us in the ass later. I'm very excited to see if it does. Like, I don't know how you could have leniency there, especially when the husband hated us so much already, and the son isn't too far from that. I would wager. By the order of rogue trader, the members of House Sauerbach are sentenced to death for heresy and crimes against the Von Valencia's trade dynasty. Oh, wow. Yep. Apparently this is all just... I think Auntie would be proud. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But you know what? Here we are. And the last of them. Wow, they actually did. I love that they did that in a cutscene. I kind of thought we'd just like move along, but the fact that they actually did a public execution of all the Sauerbachs and we got to watch that is just fantastic. Like, I feel like Tess would really have enjoyed that. I wonder if she actually watched it or where she would have watched it from. When the nobles disperse, sated by the bloody performance, Abelard approaches you. Lord Captain? You have my thanks. A rogue trader should not have to waste time on matters that her servants and trustees can resolve, but in this case, your intervention was necessary, not only for the sake of my family, but your trade dynasty as well. The Sauerbachs were one of the first families to come to the Expanse. They have served the Emperor for hundreds of years and have never shown any signs of disloyalty. At least none recorded in any official source. It's quite regrettable that their noble line has ended in such a manner. Thanks to you, Lord Captain, House Wissarian is saved, although it came close to being wiped out as a result of scheming without and imprudence within. He pauses for a moment, staring off into the distance. Sometimes I think about how I could teach them, how I could ensure that they survive the future without me. What are you gonna do now? I need time to reflect upon what happened and the role I played in it. I think I'll be ready to resume this conversation later when we're back on board the ship. Is that it? I kind of hope we can change who our governor is. I'd like to let the Viserians be governor. Nope, is that it? Okay. Oh, right, Adira's here. Oh, right, everybody's here now. Okay, so where is everybody? Huh. Okay. There you are. Let's talk. Your ladyship? She looks away from her data slate. I hope your stay in Darkona is beneficial. Okay. I didn't know if she had anything new after everything that happened. Alright. Time to go home. Let's see. Anybody else? So is there anybody else in here? No. Okay. It looks like nobody has any new... Like, I think that was still Adira's normal line. Well, y'all, another conspiracy solved, put to bed. Like, I really wish though we had gotten rid of drive stem too. Honestly, I probably would have just liked to wipe out all the noble lines and start from scratch. Like that I like, except for Wisarian, of course. But like, I wish that had been an option. Drive stem is so incompetent. Like, he's my governor. Sincerely? And he does that? Where is... I haven't seen what Mars Eyes line is on my planet. Let's see what he has to say. I remember when this place looked different. Burning, agonizing, drowning in blood. I preferred it though that way. Let me know if you'd like to see it restored to its former luster. Honestly, we should have just let him have fun with the that would have actually been great. We should have thrown the drive stem, or not the drive stems, the Sarbaks at the bottom of the ship, and then the next time we had to jump, warp jump, Mars, I could have hunted them down. It would have been great. Win-win for everybody. No, that's fine. Maybe next time. That actually would have been a hilarious use of my power. They're executed, but give them to Mars Eye. Oh. Can you imagine? No, I wanted crud. Back to bridge. That's what I meant to do. So look at that, y'all. We got Abelard's quest done. I'm so happy we just did that. Honestly, it also feels like something that's very important. I know it's not necessarily what you want to do ASAP, probably logistically speaking, but at the same time, this was my whole protectorate on the line. Without even realizing it. Like, that's what's crazy. Is like, that definitely opened up that way.
Lord Captain?
Yes.
Allow me to express my gratitude once again for your assistance. If it weren't for your intervention, my entire family could have been executed on false charges. I could have lost them all. I never imagined the Viserians would be so vulnerable, while I serve as seneschal to the Lord Captain herself, far from home. To tell you the truth, Lord Captain, this whole situation has got me thinking.
Yeah?
As patriarch of the Viserian family, I have a responsibility to my bloodline. Yes, it is my duty to serve as seneschal to the rogue trader, and I have no intention of relinquishing that role if you find my service as satisfactory as did Lady Theodora. However, if I could be more involved in my family's affairs and still serve the von Valancius dynasty.
I mean, yeah, whatever you need. You told Abelard that with your coming to power and establish... Oh. Oh, so that's because of that. Interesting. What do you want? Speak plainly.
Under Lady Theodora, I served as steward of the Trade Protectorate on more than one occasion. In that capacity, I was based on Darkonus, rather than traveling with the rogue trader on the flagship. If it would be possible, after the immediate need for my presence is over, I would like to return to that position. To oversee the Trade Protectorate on the capital world, while at the same time presiding over the Viserian family, and using my authority to help elevate it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your desire. Traditions and old ways must change. I'll allow you to return to Dargonis after the immediate crisis in the Expanse is past.
Thank you, Lord Captain. Under my watch, the Trade Protectorate will remain safe and prosper, in service to you.
I'm not worried, Abelard. Never was.
Well then, Lord Captain. It is time I return to my duties. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, not get mad at me when you find all the bodies at the bottom of the ship because Marzai had fun.
Lord Captain.
Like, that would be great. Oh my god! Tiny child, what are you doing?
What can I do for you?
Nothing. Okay. Alright, so, that's done now. Yay, the incident. Oh. Right, is that what they had meant? Nomos? No. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I thought there was a... It's time to discuss the findings and discoveries with the very entity that asked the rogue trader. Yeah, it says to talk to Nomos. Okay. Yes. Right. Oh, so this was it. Oh, that was weird. We'd already done this. Okay. So you read the databank recover from Theodora's cache, and then you said the incident marked the beginning of Nomos. What did you mean? Nomos remembered. You brought us the data sustenance, and it contains a name, Epitaph. We recognized it. No, not like that. In that name, we recognized the place where Nomos originated. Nomos suddenly falls silent. Symbols race chaotically across the screens of the huge cogitator, and you hear an almost human groan come from the depths of the machine. Nomos understand, realize, comprehend themselves. For a moment, there's silence broken only by the moans of the huge machine, and then the cyber gargoyle begins to speak, and with it, the other servitors chosen by Nomos. We've analyzed the data with which you sated us, and we have recreated the sequence of events. First, there was the epitaph. It is a world, but it is merely a case, a container for something we cannot name and cannot understand. Theodora and the ship have been to that place. Something was lifted up from the world, a gift, a trusted priest in crimson, one who identified himself as Amranat. Comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it he created what the databank lists as a tech blight. That is not how Nomos came into being. We were not invented. We were not freed. We came into being by accident. The chorus of servitors sound genuinely confused, almost desperate. Theodore's ambition, the myriad mechanism of the huge ship, Amranat's mind, the inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract the dormant blight, the dormant epitaph, what lies hidden in its depths. And between it all, we slipped in, connected and emerged like an electrical discharge between the poles. Incident, accident, incident. That is what we are. We have no purpose, no history. Nomos just are. Do you know what the epitaph is? The data is gone, deleted, erased deliberately, but we cannot trace who did it or why. A tech blight. A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodora coveted it. She needed it desperately, but we do not know why. How was Amranat involved? He desired knowledge. Theodora allowed him to explore the gifts of the epitaph, slacking his thirst. But we know it did not bring him happiness. In the footprint of his slacked thirst, fear followed. And the blessed Amranat was involved in the birth of the spiritual named Nomos. I do not believe for a moment that he could have been frightened by this miracle. It was not us he feared. He did not know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech blight. That was what he feared. He wanted protection from it. The ship was on Epitaph. Amranat traveled aboard it, investigating a tech blight, and Nomos was born as a result. So how is it possible that no one in the crew knew the whole truth? The truth was hidden deliberately. Your officers' memories were stolen. All the cogitator memory banks were wiped. And it took you feeding us the truth bit by bit for us to piece it together and understand. Who has the resource, the knowledge, and the power to accomplish such a feat? It would have been beyond the capabilities of the blessed Amranat himself. He would never destroy knowledge. This story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of the sacrilege whose name is the preservation of ignorance. The spirit of Nomos must be protected from the encroachment of that power that tried to conceal the truth of its birth. You do have a purpose, Nomos. To serve the light and truth and greatness of the Imperium. To simply live, comprehending yourself in the world. Life does not need a purpose to justify itself. Yeah. To simply live. The chorus of servitors dutifully repeat your words, but seemingly without understanding. Nomos is preoccupied. A huge cogitator continues to sing its creaking song, running unknown calculations. Blessed be this spirit. A great path and a great future lie before it. We must assist it, and it's on its way. This arbor god Goriel's gaze tracks you as you walk away from the cogitator. Okay. Did we finish? No. Did we actually finish Nomos? What? No, I refuse to think that... Wait, we have a quest for Mars, Okay, I mean, yeah, whenever we find those, they're all yours. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. So we dealt with a plot to destroy us and our protectorate. We've given Nomos a purpose, and we found that there is a whole bunch of secrets that we don't know about. More of them. And you know, all in all, a good day for Tessera von Valencius. I don't know what happens next, but it should be exciting. Okay, so we've got rumor. Okay, Xeno skirmish. So let's... What is that? Let's go here and see what we come across. It's an uncharted system. Is it really? I had no button to chart. Well, I guess we charted the outside. Okay. So what does that... It's a hostile... Okay, so this is what we gotta do. Begin to scan. What are we gonna find? Sure. I don't think we actually have that yet. I haven't done a fight. Like, I mean, it's been a while. I guess the first fight back gonna be easy. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta change. Okay, I'm quick saving. Good. I was trying out a different game, and I needed my middle mouse button back. And I didn't want to run into the same issue that we ran into with Marzai and his quest, where like it didn't actually quick save, because this would be awful if this didn't quick save. So far, none of these planets have anything. Just empty. I don't want to walk into that unless I have to. Begin scan. Nothing. Okay, so these are just dead worlds, other worlds. A wave of angry whispers passes over the bridge as the arch enemy's minions train their weapons on you and prepare to attack. Oh, interesting. So he's my agility now. Death to the heretics! Let's try it, y'all. Well, we haven't done one of these battles in so long. Let's see what happens. It could be this could be awful. We could die terribly, or we could not. We'll see. All right, my ship still exists. Yay! All right, so let's see if we know what we're doing these days. So if I do that, I can hit him with that. And then I can hit him with that. And I can't hit him with either or, but that's fine. So let's bring that one here. Okay, you. And then hit him with the dorsal. Back to you. Okay. So shield should be gone-ish. And leave you. Okay. And... What do you mean I have nobody? Oh, boys. We're doing this without any kind of help. I forgot. I thought everything would have stayed the same from when we left. But no. What is this? Oh. I got all this to do. All right, somebody remind me after. Hey, Mitt! Don't touch my ship. Don't touch my ship. Okay, Swift Deathfinger is here. That sounded wrong. All right. Is this my plasma torpedo? If it goes here, it just wouldn't. It just barely. But you here. And then will you take it out? Yep. Go here. Okay. Target too far. Here. Detonate. anything happen? Yeah, we took some of it off. All right, first forged. There. Okay, this. Whoa, wait. What is that? Oh, that's right, to ram it. Now, I need to come here for a second. Will that give me that? Yes, let's first do dorsal. Okay, now you. Done. Now, if I move my butt here, can't. If I move my butt here, yeah. But then, if I would have to do, like, I'm kind of boned anyways because I'm too, like, I'm not, like, we're gonna have to. Okay. We'll see what happens. Okay. That ship's going boom. Oh, wait, does this apply here now? Yes, it does. Oh, beautiful. Oh, God. Not my ship. Okay. So the hurry up and go fast also applies here now. Wow. The ship is a beast. If I do this, dorsal will hit it. Port will hit it. This won't, though. I'm gonna leave. Can I? No, hold on. Eh. I want to leave this here. Can I? Okay. Now, if I had the new heading, I wouldn't. I could make that turn, but I can't. Here, and there. Okay. Do it. I'll see what happens. Okay. Now this, do I want to get rid of you? Yeah, kinda. Okay. Not get rid of, like, there's no getting rid of that. All right, you. Blow it up! Okay. Okay. That's got to do with such a big turn. Like, that's such a huge turn right now. All right, you. No! Don't. All right, torpedoes. Okay. Or I could have you come here and just blow up this torpedo. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like as good an idea as any. All right, now. You would legitimately be on its ass. But you could do all of that. All right, let's roll. Get its butt. Get its booty. Come on, girl. We did some damage. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is. Ooh.